From the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
It takes a great game plan to win a football game each week, and right now, it's time to plan a trip to get a new car at Mullen Motors. Just like on the football field, there's a wall of defense on the way to Mullen Motors. 48th Street is under construction from Layton all the way to Cornhusker Highway. But the lot at Mullen Motors is full of tons of great vehicles to drive home this fall for the ultimate touchdown. Mullen Motors, still open through road construction at 48th and Walker.
No taglines, just quality vehicles. Mullen Motors.
Are you looking for a night of epic fun without breaking the bank? Look no further than Sun Valley Lanes and Games. Join us for our late night special every Sunday through Thursday night and enjoy nonstop action with our Unlimited Fun promotion. Unlimited Fun includes everything you need for an unforgettable night out. Unlimited bowling, unlimited laser tag, and unlimited lucky putt mini golf. Show a valid college or military ID at check-in and get $2 off your admission. Visit the daily rates page at sunvalleylanes.com for complete details.
Sun Valley.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. SCC's Career Days will provide you with a hands-on experience as you learn alongside SCC faculty and students and industry partners. Explore careers in healthcare, construction, ag, automotive, manufacturing, engineering, power sports, transportation, or technology. See your options at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC. Your path to possible.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd-favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Looking for a convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. Now through October 13th, you can join for just $1 down, $10 a month. We've got over 2,400 locations with most open 24 hours. Join now to enjoy free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Whether you're new to a gym or a fitness pro, the judgment-free zone is the place for you. Join Planet Fitness today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Cancel anytime. Deal ends October 13th. See Home Club for details.
Something spooktacular is happening at Bonsall Pool and Spa. From now until October 14th, visit the Bonsall Spooktacular sale to take advantage of this great cash and carry offer. $400 off all in-stock free-flow spas. Also, customers can take 10% off spa chemical and spa cover orders. Stop by today at 3201 Pioneers Boulevard to take home your free flow spa today. Bonsall Pool and Spa, also online at bonsallpool.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, they're having a one-day sale on Friday, October 13th. For Friday only, enjoy USDA Choice Boneless Rump Roast for just $3.99 per pound. Limit 10 pounds. All-natural St. Louis-style spare ribs for $1.99 per pound, plus more in-store specials. That's all this Friday for the one-day sale at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox KFXL weather, sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
The Lincoln forecast for today will see mainly sunny skies for most of the day. There's a chance for showers and storms later in the day. Otherwise, we'll see a high of around 78. Tonight, we'll see a chance for showers and storms below around 60, and tomorrow, showers and storms are likely. Some of which could be severe in the afternoon. See a high around 77. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 Ticket and ticketfm.com.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. It's not only Wednesday, it's Heavenly Waffles Wednesday at 93.7 The Ticket. If you're in the vicinity, you need to get down to 1040 O Street, 93.7 The Ticket, and get yourself a waffle. Trust me, you will not be disappointed today. Holy cow, they are so good.
They are delicious. Oh, they are fantastic. Chef Bob and Heavenly Waffles did it again. Waffle Wednesdays, a fantastic day. I didn't get my workout in this morning, but these waffles make me feel like I definitely need to get my workout in later in the day because it's just a beautiful morning, a beautiful start to the day. So I got to get a workout in at some point.
You know, they do a great job over there, man. Again, folks, come on down 1040 O Street. It is. Rico, I don't know, man. The taste and the different contrast of flavors were just insane.
The way it hits your taste palate. I was telling Chef Bob that. I was like, it's amazing.
It hits all the palates.
And then you got the meal here. So not only can you get a waffle, get yourself a coffee. I mean, that's the perfect breakfast right there.
You know what you do is you come in here, you get yourself a waffle from Chef Bob, right? You get yourself a coffee to go with your waffle, to wash down your waffle. And then when you're all said and done and you're ready to leave, you go and you get yourself some delicious Beatrice Bakery cakes to take home and to have as a cherry on top to a beautiful morning. Because I tell you, if you get that chocolate rum cake, you could eat it all in one sitting. I wouldn't advise eating it all in one sitting.
Not recommended.
But you definitely could, and you might.
Yeah, it's not recommended, but you definitely could. There's, the whole vibe down here, folks. If you've not been here, if you missed the ribbon ceremony that was last Thursday night.
First off, how dare you?
What's that?
First off, how dare you miss that? If you did,
yeah. Well, you can still come back. You can still come back and see everything inside. Ton of food, ton of good peeps, and it's become a community. It's becoming a community, which already had that. But when you get downtown, like I said, this time of morning, you see the city awakening. The good food, the good environment. There's plenty of meeting space as well inside the mill area. So definitely come on down. They'll be down here. How long will Heavenly Waffles be down?
They will be down here till 11 today.
11 o'clock.
Yep. So I let Amon know. So he might either stop by before our podcast at 10 or after our podcast, which ends at like 10:45.
Either way,
11.
Be good to go.
I don't know. He'll figure it out.
Be good to go. Rico, what's going on? How you feeling, man?
My neck is killing me.
Sleep wrong on it? Or?
I guess I did. I was going to wake up this morning. I set my alarm I was going to go to the 4:30 class this morning. Or no, 4:30?
4 a.m.?
No, 4:30.
Did they change it? 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock class.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
No.
Yeah.
That was whatever.
I was going to go to a really,
right? Yeah, I was going to go to a really early class.
Be 5.
Right? Yeah, the 5 a.m. class, right? I was going to go to that and set my alarm for 3:50 and then 4 o'clock because it takes me a little bit. So I leave my house by like 4:30 to get there. And I wake up and I'm laying there and I go to get up and my neck's like, nah, you shouldn't move.
Ain't happening.
And I was like, okay, cool. I guess I'll just stay here and I'll go to the 4:30 class later today. So that's my plan, and it still hurts. I've taken some stuff to help out with it, and it's not working right now. But other than that, fantastic morning with the waffles.
Yeah.
The kids were pretty good this morning. and I'm just feeling good.
Sometimes you
although
gotta
Nick
make-
is still sick, so I'm filling in for him.
And sometimes I tell you what, Rico, you got to make executive decisions. Yesterday was mine. I was coming back from Chicago on Monday night, and man, when I got to Chicago, I was like, okay, something feels kind of just off. You just feel off. Man, about an hour and a half into Chicago, I started feeling real off. And then the flight from Chicago to Lincoln, I was like, yeah, something ain't right. Just achy, stomach messed up. Got home, slept terrible. I woke up. I was like, yeah, I actually got up and got dressed. I'm like, Aaron, this is dumb. This is just dumb. Go back to bed. I sent Raff a text, and man, I went back to lay back down. I woke up and it was 11.
Oh, wow.
Yes. I mean, like, I do not sleep like that unless I'm not feeling good.
Passed out.
Yeah. I woke up at 11 and got some water, man. I went back to bed again, man. I spent most of the day in bed yesterday. Not 100% today, but nothing like yesterday. No, and I know there's a lot of stuff going around. So big shout out to Nick. Hopefully he's sleeping. And folks, take care of yourselves. I was going to be dumb and come yesterday, which would have been smart.
It's fine. The Raff and Rico show was electric.
Amazing.
So it's all good.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all.
Amazing.
I don't doubt that at all, man.
Some people were saying that it should just be the new show.
Whoa. Well, you're welcome to do that.
Raff and Rico show, 1 a.m. to
You
3.
guys throw that out there like I'm going to fight. I'm like,
80. 1 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Whoa, wait a minute. I think you should consult me about this time first. I didn't think it would just go over that.
Because Raff and Nick do that when I'm gone. I'm like, hey, you know what? You are more than welcome. I will gladly sleep in.
I didn't think it'd go over that way.
1 a.m. to 3 a.m.
That was not the way that was supposed to go.
I'd miss you guys too much, man.
Yeah.
Raff, Rico, we're gonna talk some basketball today. Throw some football in there as well. Big game Friday night, high school football. Omaha West Side versus Millard South. That's gonna be, again, I think I'm going. A lot of my high school buddies, right? It depends. If it's raining outside, I'm not going. I'm just telling you that right now.
Fair weather fan.
Yo, I'm very, very weather.
I think
fair weather fan. Fair weather
Millard
golf.
South. So you're gonna head out there?
Yeah. Jay Jackson.
He messaged in yesterday.
Yeah, he told me. I said, bro, I was not on the show yesterday, man. He was like, man, y'all need to be talking about such and such. And Jay's he's a diehard. Obviously, his son, Amarion Jackson, plays for Millard South, the sophomore sensation there. Got Caleb Benning, of course, at Omaha West Side. That's gonna be a heck of a matchup, man.
Anthony Rizak.
Hey, where's Rizak? Is it Okie State where he's going?
Nope.
He hasn't decided yet.
His
brother's going to Notre Dame.
Okay. But he's still undecided.
Yes.
Yep.
There's he
got a preferred walk-on offer to Notre Dame as a quarterback. He wants to play quarterback from everything that we've heard. I believe he wants to play quarterback. Nebraska, I don't know if they're going to take him as a quarterback or if they've offered him I don't know if they've offered him. I'm pretty sure they have.
Because we just got that preferred walk-on, Bodie.
From Blair.
Yeah, from Blair.
Yeah. Got a Stars jersey on the back behind you.
Ooh.
Oh, that is sweet right there.
That's pretty.
I'd rock that.
Good, because you're gonna have to put one on and find out what your size is.
DP.
No, I'm serious.
What's that?
You're gonna have to put one on and find out what your size is.
I'm XL. Well, I don't know what I'd be in a hockey jersey though.
It's a sweater.
It's a sweater.
Yeah, not a jersey.
So Josh has got his on over there. He's got the.
He's the Blackhawks.
He's got the Blackhawks going over there.
It's like toes or something. I don't know. That was toes.
2 E's. Toes.
Sure, why not?
Toews.
Toews. Toes.
Toes.
I don't know. I feel bad, but
it's I didn't realize. First of all, in the simplest amount, there was football on last night. Did you watch any of that?
I did,
Rico.
I did. It was CUSA action. It was Jacksonville State was playing Liberty. Coastal Carolina was playing Appalachian State, and Middle Tennessee State was playing Louisiana Tech.
Yeah. I think, was it last Thursday night? I believe it started a run of 49 straight days with football.
Yes.
49 straight days.
Last Wednesday was the last day that we would not have a football game on the TV every single day.
Wow.
Because you had CUSA last night. You got Maction tonight.
Action.
It's fantastic. I was watching Jacksonville State to get some Logan Smothers action. I missed him run. He ran in a touchdown early in the first half. And then he didn't play the rest of the game for whatever reason. They had their freshman quarterback in.
From North Alabama?
No, for
Logan
Jacksonville
Smothers.
State.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
for Jacksonville State. And they looked okay, but Liberty just kind of overpowered them.
What was that final score?
It was like 33 to like 14 or something like that, 17.
So it's kind of a beat down.
A little bit. It was close. It was like 10-10 for a little bit. And then Liberty scored a touchdown. Jacksonville State went and got a field goal. So it was 17-13. And then it just kind of went
south after
down
that.
to pooper after that.
Okay.
The Appalachian State Coastal Carolina game was good, though.
What was that
It
score?
was tied pretty much the whole time. It ended up being 20. I'm trying to remember if it was tied at 21. So it ended up being 24-21. Coastal Carolina won by a field goal. I could get the score wrong. I know they won by a field goal, but it was just going back and forth. And then Coastal Carolina got the ball with like 4 minutes left or something like that. They forced a fumble on a long pass for Appalachian State. The dude kind of broke free, got caught from behind. Dude punched the ball out. It was going to go out of bounds. Guy like slid and grabbed it. And it was just a question of if he stayed in bounds when he grabbed it or not. And honestly, you could have gone either way. I thought maybe his toe was still down in bounds, but his body lands out of bounds. So if you would have said he was out, whatever, but they called it in on the field, so they said it stood. So Coastal Carolina got the ball back and then just drove down the field, first down, running plays, just grinding the clock out, got down inside the 5, ran like 2 run plays and a little kneel down, and then kicked the field goal and won it.
Game time.
Yep.
Game time. Folks, we're going to take a break. When we come back, though, we've got some Husker basketball to discuss. Rico did a great job of breaking this down. Rico, I appreciate
Thanks, Rico.
that too, man. I was literally laying in bed. I seen this. I was like, well, man, I had an agenda. I was like, this is awesome.
No show prep today, baby.
I was like sitting there, and I was like, Nick's gone. I was like, I have 3 shows I gotta do tomorrow.
You got a lot of shows.
I was like, let's just do a rundown real quick.
You got a lot of shows.
See what's going on.
This looks great. Folks, we'll be right back to talk some Husker basketball, Husker football. Still some NFL action that took place. And there's a big game Thursday night that someone in the studio may be somewhat interested in.
Looking forward to it.
Folks, we'll be right back. It is Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
No, it's Wednesday.
It's Waffle Wednesday.
Yeah. It's Waffle Wednesday. I went to Wednesday. Wednesday.
That's like Josh's jersey.
Yeah, just like that.
We'll be right back, folks. It's The Drive. 937 a ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
At Fairway Meat Market, you're family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, they're having a one-day sale on Friday, October 13th. For Friday only, enjoy USDA Choice Boneless Rump Roast for just $3.99 per pound. Limit 10 pounds. All-natural St. Louis-style spare ribs for $1.99 per pound, plus more in-store specials. That's all this Friday for the one-day sale at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and man, do the October incentives get better. You won't want to miss this. Happening right now at Koppel, you have 0% financing or $6,500 off MSRP on select new half-ton crew cab pickups. Yes, you heard right. Happening right now until the end of the month. 0% financing or $6,500 off sticker price. Those incentives are the best we've seen this entire year. Hurry on in while supplies last. Just take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus and with roof credit.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you. Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers 118th anniversary sale is going on right now. This sale only comes around once a year, so don't miss your chance to save 20% or more on everything diamond. Bridal and engagement rings, bracelets, earrings, and all diamond jewelry, 20% off or more. Our lowest prices of the year, now through October 25th, only at Sutter Heyman's 118th anniversary sale. Lincoln and Grand Island or SutterHeyman.com.
Looking for a convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. Now through October 13th, you can join for just $1 down, $10 a month. We've got over 2,400 locations with most open 24 hours. Join now to enjoy free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Whether you're new to a gym or a fitness pro, the judgment-free zone is the place for you. Join Planet Fitness today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Cancel anytime. Deal ends October 13th. See Home Club for details.
The place you call home should always be a place of comfort. Warm and cozy in winter, cool and relaxing in summer. If your home isn't delivering the comfort you expect, call Bryant. It's more than just hot and cold to them. It's about providing the best comfort solutions. And Bryant gives you a full 24-month test drive on your home comfort system. Get full details at BryantLincoln.com or call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow Mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies for most of the day. There's a chance for showers and storms later in the day. Otherwise, we'll see a high of around 78. Tonight, we'll see a chance for showers and storms below around 60. And tomorrow, showers and storms are likely, some of which could be severe in the afternoon. We'll see a high of around 77. Meteorologist Kyle Clark from 93.7 Ticket, ticketfm.com.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Wednesday. We got some Nebraska Husker basketball to talk about. The time is near. I got to start practicing again. Keisei Tominaga, 4-3.
There you go.
Man, beautiful.
You know what? He's getting a lot
Bang-a-rang!
of preseason love, too, man. I think rightfully so.
Preseason All Big Ten honors.
Yeah. You know, let me ask you guys this. Enrico and Raff, you guys know the NIL rules a lot better than I do, I'd assume.
No, he is not getting money.
I know he's not getting any. Have we figured out ways for him to get paid from his home country while he's here, though?
So
when he's over there,
like Jazz Shelley,
yeah.
When they're over there, they can get paid, and then there's like a window, but it's only like a window when they're over there, where they can get paid from there. Or if you're in the States and it's a business over in their home country, you order it from that business. They can get paid from that, but it's like a small window during the summer. I don't think they can do it during the year for whatever reason.
Do you guys see that changing?
I think it should, but it's just hard because and And I don't know the rules. I don't know how student athletes are here, if they're on visas or what.
See, that's what
it's the visa.
It's not through the NCAA. It's through the visa.
It's a federal
That's
issue.
the problem. Is it's through the government that they need to figure this all out.
And here's the problem with the federal issue. We know that ain't going nowhere anytime soon.
No.
Yeah.
Anytime you get the government involved, it's sort of like, good luck. If you expect something to be expedient, it's not going to be expedient whatsoever.
They've got their own
But
problems.
I'm guessing when he's over at home, I'm guessing that he's probably making some pretty decent, because he's very popular over
sure
there.
some
So
coins.
I'm
Very
guessing
popular.
so when he's there, I'm guessing he's definitely cashing in. So
Well, and his pops was a pretty big deal too.
Yeah, his pops is like 7'5".
yeah.
His dad was a pretty big deal as well.
Which is just hilarious whenever they're here at the game. Like I think they came like 1 or 2 times. But when they're here at the game and they show him on the camera and he's standing up and they have to like pan out,
That's
like
a big
zoom out
dude,
to get him. And then his wife, Casey's mom, is just like so much shorter. So it's like, oh, yep, there she is.
He is a big dude. So you think about that. We got the return, of course. KT's back. Jamarcus Lawrence is back. CJ Wilcher's back. Jawan Gary's back. Blaze Keita's back. Sam Hoiberg. Sam Hoiberg. I was thinking of somebody else. I was thinking of Greasel.
Sam Greasel.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute. I said, huh? But that hit me for a second.
He is not back, unfortunately.
Yeah. And then as far as the newcomers go, Rico Raff, I want to ask you both who you're most excited about. You got Rank Mass from Bradley, Bryce Williams that came in from Charlotte, Jerron Coleman that came from Ball State, Josiah Alec that came from New Mexico. Illis is still, we don't know yet.
I don't think Ulyss is going to play this year.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, even though the Iowa football just got that Shannon, that kid back from football.
Yeah.
But you look how long that took. We're week 6, going into week 6. He just found out that he was able to start going again. So
he did take like the plea deal or something or another, but I don't know. I mean, he's still practicing with them. So.
Yeah. And and Coach Hoiberg was in the news a couple weeks ago saying he's been a pleasure to have him practice. Great addition, but how again, who knows how that's going to shake out as far as the inquiry goes with NCAA and the gambling. Ramel Lloyd Jr., of course, redshirt freshman. Eli Rice, freshman. Diop.
Mater.
Matar. I think it's.
Is it Diop?
I think it's
Diop.
Jope. I'll have to. Hold on, give me a second.
Get the pronunciation.
Let me see if I can. They have the little thing on here where you can like listen to the name.
Mm-hmm.
Diop.
Hold on.
Diop.
It has him saying it. Hold on. You ready?
Let me see.
Jope.
Matar Jope.
Matar Jope.
So there you go. I do not envy Kent Pavelka.
Oh,
no. Kent will be just fine.
Matar Jope. Rink Mast. Casey Tominaga.
Yeah. He's got some names for him, man.
There'll be nicknames, I'm sure.
Oh, definitely. I am extremely excited for 2 players. Rink Mast coming from Bradley.
Ooh, that was one of mine.
And Ramel Lloyd Jr., the redshirt freshman who didn't get to play last year, but we saw in a couple of the exhibitions who was doing things that you would see a second year, third year in college player be doing. Just his comfortability on the court, making passes that some other point guards aren't going to make. I'm excited to see him. I don't know if he's going to be the starter. I would think he's going to be the starter, but no, those 2 are going to be amazing. If you go and you look at Rink Mast from his time at Bradley, and I know people are going to be like, oh, it's Bradley. It's not, the Big Ten. It's not, I don't care. It's still basketball. Basketball's basketball. Have game, will travel. That's just the thing. You see, Damian Lillard came from Weber State. Like, it doesn't matter.
Weber.
No, Rink Mast at Bradley, his hook shot was deadly. He's got decent touch from behind the arc. You're not going to ask him to shoot, 5 threes a game, but if he finds himself out there and he's got an open shot, he's not going to hesitate. He's going to take it, and he'll knock it down from time to time, which is something that Nebraska might need from their bigs to stretch the floor a little bit. But his hook shot is really what I'm really excited for, because he's like in the 90th percentile for hitting that hook shot, just taking it and hitting that hook shot. So getting Rink Mast on the floor, he's not going to be the big guy that Derek Walker was. You're not going to ask him to control the offense from the free throw line, but he is a guy that it's something that Nebraska hasn't really had. It's a guy that you can give him the ball down low and then just kind of back off and let him go to work. He has a decent array of post moves that he can go to, and he can hit those shots. So that's going to be something that is going to be really interesting for me.
My other guy's Josiah Alec.
Oh, yeah.
He brings a little bit of spark, a little bit of juice, a lot of juice.
The athleticism.
Yep. I think he's gonna be fun to watch. And I think he'll get that crowd rocking.
You know, this is probably the most excited I've been for Nebraska basketball season in a long time. Just in the run they had towards the end of the year, and obviously you're gonna miss D-Walk big time. You're gonna miss that energy and just that stable, that veteran, that cornerstone that's there. But I'm excited to see this young team, young in some ways, but veterans in others. You know, like I say, these guys have seen. I mean, think about this.
They've got experience.
Yeah, they've got experience. You got some of these guys in particular with Casey. You know, they had the COVID year. They had to deal with all that bull crap. They had to deal with all the transfers in and out. You know, this might be the most stable team that Hoiberg has had coming in a long time, man, since he's been here. Because this is year what for Fred?
This is year 5.
Yeah. Year 5 going in. So I'm excited.
I think
to see
this is the most comfortable he is with the team.
Yeah. Yep. I would agree with
just
that.
From the vibes you see, just some of the things you see on social media. You're just like, okay, he's pretty comfortable with these guys.
They're just kind of letting loose. They're having fun.
Yeah.
It's also, you know, you think of, you mentioned all of the new guys, all of the new faces, and I know Ramel was here a year, but new faces that are going to be playing on the court, so to say. You look at that, but then the returners outside of Derek Walker and Sam Greasel, some of the more important parts, or some of the players who played the most minutes on last year's team are coming back this year. So you look at CJ Wilcher, and although he's seen his own set of struggles, he has also shown that he can be a very vital part of this team. It's been flashes, but he's shown that he can do what you need him to do to be a vital part of this team. Sam Hoiberg, you know, middle of last season after all the injuries, steps in as a walk-on.
Big spark.
And you're like, oh, wait a minute, this guy's amazing. Like, why hasn't he been playing for quite some time? Juwan Gary, you saw what he was able to do before. Was he got hurt, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, before he got hurt.
Yeah.
You saw what he was able to do.
He was a catalyst too.
I think there was a point where if he scored over 10 points, Nebraska was winning more than they were losing for however many games he played. So you see what he's able to do. A fantastic defender as well. It was kind of a utility knife player. A little bit. You know what I'm saying? Could do a little bit of it all. You've got Jamarcus Lawrence, who took some steps forward towards the end of the end of the year and got everybody excited for what he could potentially be coming into this year and starting this year. And then obviously Keisei Tominaga. I mean, you don't really have to say anything.
But you
just say his name.
Like, this is the first time in a long time for Nebraska basketball where you've got scoring options. You know, usually there's like two guys, and you're like if this guy doesn't score, this guy has to score. Yeah. And like now you're sitting there going, okay, well, if Casey's on a cold streak, you got Jamarcus. If you don't have Jamarcus, you got Rink. If you don't got that, you've got so many more pieces, and that'll be so advantageous for Nebraska. And Nebraska also has the ability to play not only small ball, he can put in a big lineup now, which in the past Nebraska was like, certain teams, it was like, yeah, it's going to be a long night for Nebraska.
They've got a lot of length on this team. And Blaze Keita, a guy that I forgot that's returning, or not that I forgot, that I forgot to mention that's returning, is going to be a catalyst in that big lineup because you saw offensively, he's still a little bit of a work in progress. Yeah. But defensively, his timing, his defensive IQ, his ability to know, I'm not going to get this block. I don't want to draw the foul. Let me draw a charge. For a guy that's 6'10", 6'11", however tall he is, his ability to slide underneath offensive players and draw that charge is just amazing.
I'm excited to see what he looks like this year physically.
Well, as long as his ankles stay straight and don't get, messed up again, I think that he'll be able to play a big part.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm excited to see what he did in the weight room over the off season. Ron says, guys, I'm just not sold on CJ Wilcher, a fan. He says seems to get cold too often and continues to shoot and miss. What are your thoughts? Hey, Ron, good morning. First of all, that he was different. Wilcher was definitely inconsistent last year. The thing that's a head scratch with him is he has the ability to shoot well when he can, but he was just so inconsistent. He was streaky. So hopefully, Ron, in your defense, I agree with you at that point. I'm a fan of his. Yeah. I'm just not a fan of the cold streaks. You know what I'm saying?
I think the fact that there's going to be more options on this team will make it so that he's not going to get as many shots more than likely, but he's going to have to knock down those shots, and I think maybe that's going to be in his head. And it's one of those things where, look, man, if you want to make it to the next level, you're going to have to start knocking these shots down. Like we know, and you can. And I think with his limited amount of shots that he might be getting this year, that the cold streaks will, not fall by the wayside, but there will be fewer cold streaks, and that he'll be able to, again, he's not gonna go out there and light you up for 30 points. But if he could get you, 10, 12 a night, well, I mean, that's a lot, but 10, 12 every once in a while.
8 to 10 a night, I'd love it. And you know what? No one hates it more than CJ does.
No.
The thing it's different too for Nebraska, like we were saying, that now when he's on a cold streak, in the past when he was on a cold streak, we just kept on feeding him, hoping he was going to get hot again.
It's just like, yep, hit it.
Now
please.
you have options where you can be like, all right, CJ, hold back, play your defensive game, so it's options are good.
Yeah, I'm really hoping he could get 8 a night.
I'd love it if he can contribute 8 to 10 points a night. He always plays defense. The thing I like about CJ, granted, the cold streak's frustrating to him and frustrating us. The kid never kept his head down.
No,
he was like, okay, I missed, I'm pissed, but I'm going to play some defense right now. That's the thing I appreciate about CJ. And just think about this, guys. The whole team had a lot of moxie. So what they may have not, what they may have lacked as far as offensive prowess and offensive explosiveness, they always busted their tail off, man. They stayed in some games they probably shouldn't have been in as far as that goes, but simply because they had that moxie that kept them in games, which I was impressed with that team. I had a lot of fight in them, a lot of ruggedness. And to your point, Rico, Hoiberg, Sam, he was a spark plug too, man. Yeah. He would come in, he'd get some steals, he'd get some breakaways. And so that part, you add that moxie and some veterans too, some guys with experience.
Yep.
It could be a fun year, man.
Oh, yeah.
It could be a fun year.
I'm going to have to let this unnamed texter in on some bad news. They said, excited for Denim Dawson to take a step up. Saw a lot of flash last year.
Well,
you're not going to be watching him here.
Well,
yeah, he gone.
Denim Dawson transferred. Good sir or madam. And I apologize for having to break that news to you.
And I hold on to that dream that Kent Pavelka will see an NCAA tournament victory.
I'd love to see
one
it
day.
Man. I'd love to see it.
It could be this year.
Let it be.
Although I don't know about that.
Does he? The question is does he retire then if that happens?
Ooh. Once he gets that, once he sees
or
that
does he see national championship in his sights?
That's no.
Folks, on that note, we're gonna go.
Nope. Too far.
Hey, can't hurt a guy for dreaming.
Hey,
you've gone too far.
Folks, we'll be right back with history, Husker football, and a lot more sports. NFL action as well. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 937 Ticket.
It's a bye weekend for Nebraska football, so roll out the barrel at Beer House this Saturday for Oktoberfest. Doors open at 11 a.m. with a ceremonial keg tapping at noon. Oktoberfest is a family-friendly celebration with live music, games, German foods, and German beers. There's a Stein holding contest at 2 and 6 p.m., other games throughout the day, and all the German sausages and pretzels you can fit in your lederhosen. Tickets are $5 in advance or $10 at the door. Purchase yours ahead of time at LincolnOktoberfest.com. This Saturday at Beer House in the Haymarket. Experience flexibility like never before with Ace Rent-to-Own. Whether you're decorating a new home or upgrading your electronics, they provide easy payment plan options that suit your budget. No credit checks, no hefty interest rates, just straightforward renting solutions designed with you in mind. Find great options to make a beautifully furnished space or surround yourself with the latest gadgets. With Ace Rent-to-Own, it's all within your grasp. Visit acerentoown.com and bring home more than just a product. Bring home a lifestyle.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see mainly sunny skies for most of the day. There's a chance of showers and storms later in the day. Otherwise, we'll see a high of around 78. Tonight, we'll see a chance of showers and storms below around 60. And tomorrow, showers and storms are likely, some of which could be severe in the afternoon. We'll see a high of around 77. Meteorologist Kyle Kleck from 93.7 Ticket, ticketfm.com.
Looking for a convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. Now through October 13th, you can join for just $1 down, $10 a month. We've got over 2,400 locations with most open 24 hours. Join now to enjoy free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Whether you're new to a gym or a fitness pro, the Judgment-Free Zone is the place for you. Join Planet Fitness today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Cancel anytime. Deal ends October 13th. See Home Club for details.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solutions. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. If you're not going to Memorial Stadium for a home game and don't have any travel plans for away games, there's a great place in Omaha to catch the action, the Inner Rail Food Hall. There's plenty of space. The Backstretch Bar has amazing game specials on game days. $15 Blue Moon and Bud Light pitchers, $6 margaritas, and $6 Moscow mules. And if you're hungry, take in some of their great options from their game day pizza specials. Do football game day right in the Inner Rail Food Hall in Exarban Village in Omaha.
Something spooktacular is happening at Bonsall Pool and Spa. From now until October 14th, visit the Bonsall Spooktacular sale to take advantage of this great cash and carry offer. $400 off all in-stock free-flow spas. Also, customers can take 10% off spa chemical and spa cover orders. Stop by today at 3201 Pioneers Boulevard to take home your free flow spa today. Bonsall Pool and Spa, also online at bonsallpool.com.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
The place you call home should always be a place of comfort. Warm and cozy in winter, cool and relaxing in summer. If your home isn't delivering the comfort you expect, call Bryant. It's more than just hot and cold to them. It's about providing the best comfort solutions. And Bryant gives you a full 24-month test drive on your home comfort system. Get full details at BryantLincoln.com or call 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for high-quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. It is Wednesday. This is The Drive. Heavenly Waffles in the building, 8 to 11. Oh, my goodness. They were so good. Chef Bob messaged me, I think it was 2 nights ago, and he goes, got something special lined up for you on Wednesday.
He was not lying.
And I was like, well, everything you've had so far has been pretty darn good. So
Chef Bob has yet to miss.
Yeah, he's creative. So it's pretty cool. Heavenly Waffles, get on down here. AD, he's somewhere around here.
He's hanging out somewhere.
He's hanging out.
What we're gonna do really quick is we are gonna pause for 10 seconds
Ooh,
for
yeah, let's
station
do
ID,
that.
and we'll see if AD joins us in that time.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com. On the internet. KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
He did not join us in that time.
All right. So I think what we'll do is we'll do the 2 most famous words in sports. We'll start history, and then when he comes in, he can add his history.
All
So
right, sounds good.
All right, now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be.
That was weird.
Do I sound like the guy from the Oak Ridge Boys?
I don't know what that is.
It's like bop mau giddy up.
Oh, kind
there
of.
he is. He's back.
He said, "Well, he'll join us whenever he's ready."
We just played the song, so you missed that. So
we
I'm
sang
sure.
along also with it. Raff decided to make his voice very deep.
Very deep. Bop mau.
When the owner snatches you up and says, "I need to talk to you," introduce you, you stay.
You talk.
You talk. You talk, and you stay. Guys,
sir,
you guys already sang the song?
We did. Do you want to sing it again?
No.
Okay. that was emphatic.
Eric, come on, Eric.
What
That
did Eric
song
say,
was
man?
beautiful.
What did he say?
Much like the Broncos, that song is terrible.
Oh boy!
Come on.
We're going to talk about that in a bit, man. The Broncos got a big game this Thursday, tomorrow.
That was just terrible.
That was just terrible. Why are you doing that?
Why are you doing
Hey, Aaron. Ralph sounded like the Optimus Prime version of Luther Vandross.
Autobots roll out.
That's actually pretty good.
Unnamed texter did make my neck feel better.
What's that?
Unnamed texter said singing along the history song will make your neck feel better.
100%.
It didn't.
It's back.
It didn't. It still hurts.
It's back.
Yes, David from Renew. How did you know that I was doing? What was he?
Because he's here.
Where's he at?
No, we could see you through the window.
Oh,
on the
I was
camera.
like, okay, that's kind of scary. Oh, okay, through the camera. I was like, okay, that's kind of scary, David. 1988. Nebraska rings up 49 first half points en route to a 63-10 romp over Kansas in Lawrence. You guys, when I was just in Chicago, I was talking to some folks from other schools, kind of meet a lot of folks. And I miss the days to when our farthest trip to go was Colorado. Think about that.
Was Colorado the farthest?
In the Big Eight.
Oh,
That was
the Big Eight.
In the Big Eight, that was the longest we
yeah.
had to go. Then we got to the Big 12. Obviously, you had A&M in Texas. But think about this now, you
Colorado,
guys.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, Colorado, Oklahoma. That was the farthest game trips that we had back in the old Big 8 days. And the Big 12 obviously got extended to Texas.
What are those, 6 hours?
What's it to Dallas from here? 12?
10.
Well, I was
9
in
and a half.
Oklahoma and Colorado.
Oh, yeah, Colorado.
Colorado's like 7.5. Well, back in those days, it was like because the speed limit
was different.
We're like 7.5, and then like 6.5 to Oklahoma City. Now it's probably more like 7 and 6, probably.
Yeah. But those days, there was a guy that was there from K-State. He was on business, and we were just, trying to shoot the bull in the airport. And he goes, I miss the days to where, he said, I miss the days where we can go up to Lincoln, we get the crap beat out of us, and I can come home and mow my lawn in the afternoon, is what he said. I said, yeah, well, those days are long gone, man. But, obviously K-State, the guy was real cool. Sometimes you meet some fans kind of all over, but when I was in Cedar Rapids, even those fans there, I'm talking about, you're talking about being hard on Ferentz, Brian Ferentz, or OC.
Yeah.
Those folks were just tired.
Did you see the hockey game in Pittsburgh last night? Fire Canada.
They were yelling at the hockey
Pittsburgh Penguins game.
They're at the hockey game yelling at.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Do you want to switch OCs?
Oh
boy. You know what? I'm gonna just say this, man, and I'm gonna save it for the NFL part. But it was wow. All I can say is wow. Rico.
Do you want to switch OCs?
All I can say is wow.
Do you want to switch quarterbacks?
No, not necessarily QBs, not necessarily, but there's some issues in Pittsburgh. That's the bottom line.
Do you just want to switch?
Oh, you talking about compared to your Patriots?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Rico, man. I never thought I would see a Patriots team get shut out.
Neither did I.
I mean,
but here we are.
I mean, a field goal, a safety. It was just, we're going to dive deep into that.
I'm fine.
But
I texted in yesterday. I got 6 Super Bowls in 23 years. I'm good.
Hey, when I was talking, I was talking to a buddy of mine. I sitting outside. Nick came. I waved at him real fast.
Mm-hmm.
What did Nick come on for?
Who?
Nick came in.
Nick Sainert?
Yes.
Oh, he probably came in for his laptop charger.
He dropped his head in.
Oh, he was here?
Yeah, he dropped.
Did he get a waffle?
I don't think he got a waffle. He still look 100%.
He came in, grabbed his laptop charger, and he texted me in Bach and said that he was going to do some work at home. So send him some
He still
stuff.
looked a little sluggish, man.
Still
looked a little sluggish.
Poor guy.
Yeah, looked a little sluggish
I
still.
might be a little sluggish for 2 days next week. No, I'm kidding.
Well, folks, that was our history segment. When we come back, we are going to talk a lot of football. I mean, there's a lot to discuss and a lot to break down. This is an off week for Nebraska. There's a lot of development going on. And, man, the dang injuries, man. The injuries.
Ridiculous.
And I believe we got some sound bites from that, too, don't we? We going on Rule yesterday. So, folks, stick with us. We got some sound bites coming from the presser yesterday where Coach Rule addressed what they're going to do this off week, what they hope to accomplish, because Northwestern will be peering down a window a week from Saturday, 2:30 kickoff, a week from this Saturday. We'll be right back. It's The Drive, 937 A Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Looking for a convenient place to get that big fitness energy? It's Planet Fitness. Now through October 13th, you can join for just $1 down, $10 a month. We've got over 2,400 locations with most open 24 hours. Join now to enjoy free fitness training and equipment for every workout. Whether you're new to a gym or a fitness pro, the Judgment-Free Zone is the place for you. Join Planet Fitness today for $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment. Cancel anytime. Deal ends October 13th. See Home Club for details.
This is Bud Seinhorst, President and CEO of LIBA, the Lincoln Independent Business Association. Join us every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket for the LIBA Business Hour, as we discuss local business and highlight those who are thriving in the Lincoln area. It's the LIBA Business Hour, Saturdays from 9 to 10 a.m. on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone, and here with me is Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know the new Honda sales are going really good right now at Honda of Lincoln. And with that, a lot of fresh trade-ins are coming in. Can you tell our listeners about your pre-owned selection?
I'm happy to, Charlie. Like you said, with new Honda sales going very good, we have a lot of fresh trade-ins coming in daily. And not just Hondas. We have just about every maker model you can imagine, with over 100 pre-owned and certified pre-owned to choose from, and prices starting at just $5,900.
Wow, what about financing?
We have financing as low as 3.29% APR on certified Accords and CRV.
Thanks again, Andy. People love the selection and great service at Honda of Lincoln. Maybe it's time you come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business. 27th and Yankee Hill Road or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Experience flexibility like never before with Ace Rent-to-Own. Whether you're decorating a new home or upgrading your electronics, they provide easy payment plan options that suit your budget. No credit checks, no hefty interest rates, just straightforward renting solutions designed with you in mind. Find great options to make a beautifully furnished space or surround yourself with the latest gadgets. With Ace Rent-to-Own, it's all within your grasp. Visit acerentoown.com and bring home more than just a product. Bring home a lifestyle.
Sutter Heyman Jewelers 118th anniversary sale is going on right now. This sale only comes around once a year, so don't miss your chance to save 20% or more on everything diamond. Bridal and engagement rings, bracelets, earrings, and all diamond jewelry, 20% off or more. Our lowest prices of the year, now through October 25th, only at Sutter Heyman's 118th anniversary sale. Lincoln and Grand Island or SutterHeyman.com.
It's the best time of the year to order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower from Landmark Implement during the early order program. Hay harvest is a race against time. Order a new John Deere self-propelled windrower to harvest your hay quickly and efficiently while promoting quick dry down for high-quality hay. Now is the time to lock in the best price of the year. Contact your local Landmark location for full details on a new self-propelled windrower and experience the Landmark difference.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Hi, Sean Callahan here. Racopple Chevrolet GMC and man of the October incentives get better. You won't want to miss this. Happening right now at Koppel. You have 0% financing or $6,500 off MSRP on select new half-ton crew cab pickups. Yes, you heard right. Happening right now until the end of the month. 0% financing or $6,500 off sticker price. Those incentives are the best we've seen this entire year. Hurry on in while supplies last. Just take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus and with approved credit.
Something spooktacular is happening at Bonsall Pool and Spa. From now until October 14th, visit the Bonsall Spooktacular sale to take advantage of this great cash and carry offer. $400 off all in-stock free-flow spas. Also, customers can take 10% off spa chemical and spa cover orders. Stop by today at 3201 Pioneers Boulevard to take home your free flow spa today. Bonsall Pool and Spa, also online at bonsallpool.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Welcome into the Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. Boys, we have a new segment sponsor.
Do we?
Big thanks to Stern Company. Stern Company provides solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. Call Roger at 402-251-3355 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers. And with that, I propose a problem
that needs solving.
The Nebraska wide receiver room with the injuries. With the injuries. So say you're the coach, you are Garrett McGuire. You're down there right now. How do you solve with the injuries?
First of all, Raff, I am crazy proud of you for having all your notes on your phone. You know, no
Thank
more
you.
loose paper.
Oh no, I got my loose paper.
Yeah,
that's tradition.
I mean, it looks like the Constitution.
Heck yeah.
I am going to get you a notebook.
I like the fact he's got everything right in his phone.
Yeah.
It's just.
Yeah.
It's just,
I'm just doing big things.
Yeah.
Proud of you, Raff.
Dude, we got a major problem at receiver. What I mean by problem is just, and it's not just at receiver, man. The number of injuries we have, and Coach Rule, we'll see that. I don't want to. In some of his comments, he mentioned that.
Mm-hmm.
Just he has never been part of a team to where he has been just hit so hard with all the injuries. Guys, think about this.
Ravaged.
A big part of their starters are gone.
Yeah.
You
think about this. You bets before the season.
Like it was like 3 weeks before the season started.
Betts is gone.
IGC's first game, which
IGC,
was his birthday.
gone. Yep.
Which just the worst birthday present.
Washington.
Marcus
Gone.
Washington.
Gone.
Gabe Irvin.
Gabe Irvin.
Jeff Sims.
Gone for a little bit.
But
Ramir Johnson.
Ramir Johnson.
Gone.
Teddy Prohaska still hasn't. I mean, now he's
battling back.
Reimers is still not healthy.
Yep.
You know, but as far as those core, you lose, you know, 2 of your top wide receivers, 2 of your top running backs, your starting quarterback. Throw the play out of it. Your starting quarterback at the time is gone. Prohaska, I always mess up his name. Teddy P. You know, he's been on the bug. I mean, Reimers has been on the bug. I mean, the number of injuries. So, Raff, to answer your question, Rico, you go first. How would you address it in the receivers room, man?
I know it's cliche and it's kind of what everybody says, but honestly, it's just next man up. It's that next man up mentality. But unfortunately, well, maybe not unfortunately, but kind of on that same term is the next men up are freshmen.
Yeah.
Are guys who have been here for maybe since January, or for some of them since I don't know when they would have gotten here, sometime in the summer for summer ball and fall ball and all that. So these guys are still learning how to be in college, learning, you know, the playbook. I understand that, you know, some people want to say, look, if you've been here for that long, you should know the play. Look, these playbooks are difficult. You've heard if you were listening to Big Red Brunch, the last one, when they had the scoring explosion, Ricky C. Simmons, our good friend, was saying how he would get the play, run in, and tell them the play. And this was back in
83,
back in the 80s, right?
Nope.
The plays have only gotten more complicated.
Yeah.
Oh, and
so he's coming in and I'm not even going to try to repeat what he said, but everything he was saying, you know, doing all that. And you think as a freshman coming from high school, where I don't know how complicated the plays for some of these guys were, but when I was in high school, it wasn't that complicated. I was listening for 2 things.
Yep.
Where I was going to line up and a number for the route I was going to run, or if I was going to block. That was it.
Yep.
But some of these guys doesn't have any of those numbers, just a whole bunch of words, and you have to know exactly what you're going to do. So going from high school to college, figuring all of that out, no matter how long you've been here, while also being a student, because you're a student athlete. So going to classes, figuring out where your classes are, figuring out what time you have to be there, going through practices, going through, you know, keeping your body in shape, eating the right things, tutoring, you know, everything that you have to do. And then you have to figure out these plays and where you're going to line up. You have to make sure you're on the line or off the line. You have to make sure you're this far out from the line of scrimmage, or if you need to go in motion, or whatever you need to do, while also dealing with any type of crowd noise. It's difficult for a freshman to get in and play right away.
And then you get all that conquered. Then you got the person across from you.
Exactly. Then you have somebody who's been playing in the Big Ten for 3 years.
Yeah.
Who's, you know, this guy is an NFL draft pick. He's a 3rd rounder. And it's like, all right, cool. I don't know what route I'm running, but I got to make sure I get open against this guy.
Yep.
Like it's so difficult for these freshmen to come in and play right away. And now with all the injuries in that wide receiver room, you're going to ask some of those guys, like, look,
choice.
You're going to have to step up. We don't have a choice, because guess what? One of our more veteran wide receivers in Josh Fleeks is now a running back.
Right.
Because we needed help down there as well.
Yep.
You know,
Garrett McGuire is in a tough situation, being
is.
a 24, 25-year-old wide receivers coach, and now having to, you know, teach these 18, 19-year-olds, like, hey, this is the play, this is what you're going to, like, all of this stuff. And I know that's what he does on a regular basis, but now preparing them to get in a game right now.
They went from playing high school football this time last year to in the Big Ten right now. And in fact, Aaron, appreciate it, man. He mentioned Boodle. Boodle's also got hurt early on in the season too. I totally spaced
Deshaun Singleton.
Deshaun Singleton's another one. I mean, good gosh, forgot about Singleton. There's a number of guys, key guys, that were getting hurt. But if you're McGuire right now, man, like I said, it sounds cliche, but it's the truth. It's simple. Next man up.
Yep.
And you got to prepare those guys like crazy. Hence the importance. And I'm glad we're seeing this year, because I can't always say we saw that. Everybody's got to get reps.
Yep.
Coach Darlington, the former defensive backs coach of Nebraska, joined us about a month and a half ago.
Yep.
You know, we're sitting over there talking about how, Rico, we used to run 4 stations, meaning all guys got reps.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, everybody got reps, because you never knew when someone's going to go down. If we didn't learn anything this year, we're learning the importance of everyone getting plenty of reps as much as possible, because during the season, you never know what's going to happen. You can't make this stuff up, man. I mean, think about this.
It's a script.
Your two top running backs your two top running backs on the same day, same game. Go down for the season.
Yeah.
I thought it was a joke when I heard it first.
Your third string running back was your starter last year, but can't hold on to the ball.
Yes. Let's play some clips from Rule as he's talking about that.
You move a wide receiver down to running back. It's ridiculous. At least one, and look, it's not even a positive, but one thing that you can take away from this season at the end, it doesn't matter how they finish, is the depth of this team.
They're getting developed.
It's going to pay. It's going to pay off.
You're going to be
in the long run.
Yes, it's going to for a guy. For all of our freshman receivers to get the type of reps they're getting right now. Now, granted, it's painful. It's painful right now, but man, those reps, as you mentioned, Raff, they are going to pay huge dividends down the road. For instance, the team we just beat, Illinois, they were stacked on defensively, but those guys were all veterans. They got a lot of reps early on, and you see where they're at now. But I'm simply saying, last year, you saw what a lot of seasoned guys, what it can do for a defense or an offense. Let's see what Coach Rule has to say.
All right, so this is Coach Rule on just we were talking about the freshman wide receivers and how they're going to have to step up.
Yeah, I think the fact that there wasn't anything with his lower body. I mean, our guys do a great job of keeping guys in shape. He broke his arm, so he just had to wait for it to heal. And
that's Jaden Dossey's talking.
Yeah.
Once it healed, he's been integrated back in. So he was out, back in for a week, and then a little something. I think maybe I can't remember Michigan week if he was up or not. Forgive me, but then he was up obviously last week, and actually called a reverse for him in the game. Sat did, and they checked out of it because they were blitzing the corner. But Jaden's a really good player. Jalen's a really good player. Malachi's a really good player. Ty Hahn stepped up. Bullock, I thought, made the plays we all know Bullock's capable of making. So we'll need those guys to go.
Out of those guys, fellas, of those receivers, who do we have at receiver that can stretch the field?
Well, you have some, and there's stretching the field and just being a burner, and they're stretching the field and being a really good route runner and being able to get the corner to turn his hips the wrong way and get past him. So you have a bunch of burners in the freshman wide receiver room. I think Jaden Doss is, and this isn't a slight to him, I think he's the slowest out of them. But to me, he's the best pure wide receiver. So Jaden Doss, the guy out of the freshman out of Missouri, I think that he's the best pure wide receiver. He's the one that broke his arm and is getting, integrated back into everything. But Malachi Coleman, Jalen Lloyd, Bryce Williams, the guy out of Bay City, Texas, those guys are burners. Those guys all run sub 10.5 100s. So, and that's, track time. So, but those guys are all burners. And Malachi is also 6'5".
Yeah, I think
so he can go up and get it if he wants to. Those guys are guys that can stretch the field. But again, they're freshmen. They still have, as you just said, Malachi's a little bit raw. So they still have a lot of learning to do in terms of being wide receivers.
Running precise routes, learning to break routes off, learning to use. And one thing that was, even as I'm talking, I'm going like this in my head. That was one thing that we would do as a receiver. Corey Dixon was one of the best route runners I'd ever seen in my life at Nebraska. Corey Dixon was about 5'7", maybe. But ran him and Abdul Muhammad. I mean, when they ran routes, it was like watching poetry in motion. And obviously those are not comparing to those guys, but those guys taught you to be better. Now, and Nebraska just doesn't have that seniority, that leadership at that position to teach those younger guys besides the coach. But boy, they're going to be nasty in a few years when they do get that leadership on it. How to run routes precisely, how to break out of routes, how to look when a defense is back, when his heels are in the bucket. Because you get a cornerback on their heels, you can do whatever you want with him at that point.
It's night time.
It's night. Because in high school, as we all know, the days are just running by people for the most part in Division I. That's not happening often.
Unless you are like that.
Unless you got that Trey Palmer type mentality, etc. We don't have that right now. The receivers you just mentioned, though, have that type of speed. It's just they have to learn how to harness it and use it and when to use it. And that comes with time and experience.
And just being around it and getting to play. Like we were talking about this yesterday with Malachi. He got a catch.
Got that off his shoulders.
Got it off his shoulders. Now you're looking for that first big play downfield. Maybe you throw a 50-50 ball up to him. He comes down with it. All of a sudden, he's like, hey, I can do it. And then a lot of football is just that mentality of knowing, hey, I can do this. And then you'll see improvements. And right now, like there's going to be a lot of this. There is a lot of learning. There's there's bumps. There's stuff they're going through. but it will pay off down the road. The same as with the defensive line, the same with all these young players getting their opportunity to play. It will pay off down the line for Nebraska. Do we know how far down the line? Maybe the end of the year, maybe next year, but it will eventually, it'll all work out. It's just, you got to go through those growing pains to begin with.
Yeah, I think that, with these freshman wide receivers, if there's three guys that I think run some pretty good routes that they can, two of them that they can watch now because they're not hurt, and one that's hurt that I think might be coming back next year. But IGC runs great routes.
Yeah.
Billy Kemp runs great routes. And from everything that they've been telling us, Alex Bullock runs great routes and is some of the best hands on the team.
Yep.
So I think if you as a freshman wide receiver want to watch somebody that you want to try to emulate, it's those three. I think Jalen Lloyd should be watching a lot of Billy Kemp and seeing the routes that he runs, and then just using his next level speed to take those routes to another level.
I'd be curious too to know what sort of say coaching aspect or just a leadership aspect that IGC and Washington, if is IGC still around the team? They still can be,
leadership.
They can still help this team by offering that leadership. Washington, it stinks what happened to him, terrible, but he still can be a contributor to this team.
And they may be too.
Yeah,
they may be down
Washington's
there.
going to use his 6 year if he has a 6 year eligibility. They asked Rule, and he's like, I don't know, honestly. So
another kid that just got a text from a buddy of mine too. I'd like to see what's going on with the mix is Barry Miles Jr. B. Miles Jr. to see where he's
that
at
is a
in the
name
mix.
you've not heard mentioned.
Yeah, he's only a sophomore. I appreciate my man sending me that text because that's another one that, and like I said, I don't know what goes on in practice. I don't see what goes on down there. But I know he's got great speed. It'd be good to see what he could do down there as well. Because right now,
and you got to believe he's seeing reps though. Because
you better believe it.
Everybody's
oh yeah, all hands are on deck at receiver.
So if this is your time. This is your time. If you're a Nebraska receiver, and you want to make your mark, this is definitely your time to do it.
Oh yeah, the problem with the wide receivers right now, and again, this isn't a slight, it's just a fact. The quarterbacks aren't very good at throwing the ball.
Well, that's just a reality. The percentage is not very good right now.
So it doesn't really matter who you have out a wide receiver. You're going to have to make a play on the ball.
Yeah.
Every once in a while, the quarterbacks give you that nice pass. But for the most part, they're both, I think they're both under 60%. I think Jeff Sims is a little bit over because he has less passes. But Harburg is, I believe, under 60% completion right now. So that's something that they need to step that up. Again, I can check that. And, I'll
make it happen
wrong,
when you get your chances.
And you know what? I'll say this before we go to break. We'll come back with some sound bites as well. You know what, Raff? You mentioned the 50-50 ball, Enrico. You did as well with Malachi, some of those guys. I like those, but you know what I like to see? I'd like to see them get, just kind of your tree routes, an 8-yard curl, a 10-yard slant. I want to see those guys now. Understand what I'm saying? I want to see them take a hit while catching it.
Yeah.
To really get them introduced to Division I Big Ten football.
Jalen already has his first catch out of the way. He did that at the home game against Michigan. He
Yeah.
caught it right at the 50. He was 3 people around him, got hit by 2 of them. So
yeah, I want to see these guys take some hits and really just where you're going to shake that off and just say, okay, I've arrived. I don't have to worry about what that's going to feel like anymore. But see them run some of the routes that are on the passing tree.
And Tommy Hill too, a run.
Yes.
You said more time. They'll be Tommy Hill.
Some deep shots.
You'll definitely see some Tommy Hill.
You're going to see a lot of Tommy Hill.
Yeah, I think you will as well.
On both sides of the ball.
Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with some sound bites, but man, we got to talk some NFL action too. What in the world are the Niners for real, y'all?
Yes.
Good. Gosh, they are beating teams like this. And I believe me, I've witnessed it firsthand.
Yes.
I stopped watching when they played my Steelers in the first quarter. It was done. It was done.
Time to mow the lawn.
I know it. Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive. 93.7 A Ticket.
Close your eyes and imagine yourself buying a Nebraska Lottery Trucks and Bucks scratch ticket. Now, imagine scratching it off and winning a brand new truck. Imagine the excited victory dance you'll do when you get the keys to your new truck. There you go. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Now, imagine driving down the street in your cool new ride. Easy. Slow down a little. Maybe give a little honk to that neighbor who thinks he's all that. Nice. Now, open your eyes and play today.
Top prize odds, 1 in 336,000.
What are you doing, hon? I thought we were going to pick up our Powerball with Power Play and Double Play tickets.
Hold on. I have to sit through this video meeting for work.
Do they realize how big the Powerball jackpot is?
I know, but these blowhards keep rambling on.
I don't want to miss my chance to win millions of dollars.
Well, neither do I, but how do I get these win bags to speed it up?
Dave?
You're not on mute.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Play Powerball from the Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds 1 in 292 million.
It's a bye weekend for Nebraska football, so roll out the barrel at Beer House this Saturday for Oktoberfest. Doors open at 11 a.m. with a ceremonial keg tapping at noon. Oktoberfest is a family-friendly celebration with live music, games, German foods, and German beers. There's a Stein holding contest at 2 and 6 p.m., other games throughout the day, and all the German sausages and pretzels you can fit in your lederhosen. Tickets are $5 in advance or $10 at the door. Purchase yours ahead of time at LincolnOktoberfest.com. This Saturday at Beer House in the Haymarket.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com or visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part of the Gray difference.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
It's football season, and that means coaches everywhere are busy making game plans. I'm Matt Knipe with Liberty Law Group. Teams make game plans because no two opponents are the same. At Liberty Law, we understand that no two cases are the same. Whether facing a DUI, criminal charge, or you were injured and it wasn't your fault, we tailor our legal game plan to meet your unique needs. We are relentless trial attorneys serving all of Nebraska. To learn more, go to libertylawnebraska.com. That's libertylawnebraska.com.
Nutrition Authority invites you to try Attack, which is an exciting pre-workout for athletes and gym enthusiasts who want the most out of their workouts. Attack can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Remember, when you want results, the solution is simple. Nutrition Authority. Stop in or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
When it comes to tackling your fall projects, having the right equipment can make a huge difference. At Sunbelt Rentals, they have an extensive line of tools and equipment to help complete any job. From lawn and landscape equipment to hand tools, pressure washers, portable generators for you tailgaters, and much more. Sunbelt Rentals makes it easy to get what you need when you need it. Drop in to see the experts at 5450 Alvo Road in Lincoln, or visit sunbeltrentals.com today to learn how Sunbelt Rentals can make it happen for you.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in October. Try their pumpkin chai cream cheese, great with any bagel. Or have a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin. And of course, an apple pie dirty chai latte. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe. If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197. Experience flexibility like never before with Ace Rent-to-Own. Whether you're decorating a new home or upgrading your electronics, they provide easy payment plan options that suit your budget. No credit checks, no hefty interest rates, just straightforward renting solutions designed with you in mind. Find great options to make a beautifully furnished space or surround yourself with the latest gadgets. With Ace Rent-to-Own, it's all within your grasp. Visit acerentoown.com and bring home more than just a product. Bring home a lifestyle. Elway Power Sports of Lincoln is kicking off October with Can-Am side-by-side specials all month long. Are you ready to rule the terrain on a 2023 Can-Am Defender, Commander, or Maverick? You call a play and score big with rebates up to $1,500 or financing as low as 1.99% for 36 months. From an open road to the trails, there's a Can-Am side-by-side that's right for you, and Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has them all under one roof at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down. Offer ends October 31st, 2023. Certain conditions apply. See dealer for details.
This is where it happens. Long hikes with friends, kayaking adventures with family, more horseback riding, zipline gliding, rock face climbing, hammock camping fun than you could ever imagine. And it's all outdoors, amongst the trees and across the prairie, here beneath Nebraska skies. Plan an outing today at yournebraskaadventure.com. Sponsored by Nebraska Game and Parks, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill just south of Lincoln Southwest High School, 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. And guys,
Jess,
I was so happy yesterday.
Why?
Well, we did our show.
Of course.
And I had made mention of maybe a certain coach going down and maybe, just talking to the staff, maybe helping them out a little bit.
Yes, you did.
And Coach Rule said yesterday that they've been doing some self-scouting over the bye week and, watching tape and stuff like that. And he made mention that Mr. Coach Tom Osborne was down there watching some tape with them.
What?
I heard that. And that, for me, is great to hear because, like I always say, if you've got great football minds living in your town and they're willing to help out, you take that help. And I feel like having another set of eyes down there and having Coach Osborne's eyes down there, I think that's huge. What I've got to believe, he how Coach Osborne does. He'll drop you bits of advice in his own special way. And I really think that will, I think it'll pay off, for Nebraska's offense as the year goes on, just having Coach Osborne there just to watch,
I'm going to tell you this too. It's a thing to where he's invited and he feels welcome. He's not down there saying, hey, I need to come down there and look at this. That's not Coach, man. Coach is like, you don't need. Coach is being asked to come down there, and Coach has been felt welcome down there. And when you have a guru like that, you better tap into it. He's got a lot of wisdom, a lot of insight. It was cool. Also cool. Coach McBride was at the Illinois game.
Saw that.
Tomich drug him and his wife out, Mrs. McBride out to the cold Illinois game. But it was good to hear that yesterday. And Coach is he's down there a lot. I can't say a lot. He's down there. And being sought for advice, that's just wisdom, man. Yeah. That's just wisdom. That's insight. That's humility and saying, you know what? I want to get insight from this person who was one, 3 of them total, 5 total under his realm as an assistant, as a head coach. So I love seeing
and
that.
You just have another set of eyes too, because sometimes as a staff, you look at the game tape and you're like, okay, yep, that's all we can do or whatever.
Yeah.
You get another set of eyes down there. Like they talked about, how Coach Brown had been helping them with the option game. Okay. Well, Coach Osborne, he comes, he watches blocking scheme. I mean, it's what he loves football. At the end of the day, Coach Osborne just loves football. So you get him down there watching tape and stuff like that. He might see something that maybe they're missing down there, on certain blocking schemes and certain plays and stuff like that. So
yeah,
I was excited to hear it. I mean, all hands on deck when it comes to Nebraska football.
Yeah. It's not like you're asking him to take over the coaching reins and doing all these things. You're just
he does not want that.
You're just asking for advice. So it's not like he's forcing his way in there and just like, hey, let me tell you what you're doing wrong. Let me help you out here really fast. It's just, you're asking for his advice. He's giving his advice, and who better to get it from than somebody who's done it before, who's won at the highest level. I don't know why anybody would turn that away. I mean, you see Nick Saban and Bill Belichick pick each other's minds every offseason. So why wouldn't you go to the best that you have available to pick his brain?
You know what, Sebastian, aka 12U Dinger King, appreciate you texting in, man. But
I disagree.
I'm gonna Strongly disagree with you.
Strongly.
Osborne is the past. Today's game is different.
Disagree.
This is why this town cannot move forward and stop living the past. 90s football is over. You know what? And you're entitled to your opinion, but football is not that much different, bro. I mean, football is still, the field is 50 yards wide. It's 100 yards long. Scheme and technique, you can't, that is going to be the same regardless. Now, I can see what you're saying as far as the 90s are over. Of course that's over. That part is over. But when you look at football tape, the great coaches, they simplify it. They simplify it. Saban's offense is the same offense he's been running since when he was at Michigan State. He just didn't have the personnel that he's got now at Alabama. You know, you look at the great teams, Ohio State, they're going to run and pound you out the same way. They might not run option. They're still going to run ISOs. They're going to run pitch, etc. You look at the Georgia. Georgia is going to beat you up physically, run the ball up and down the field. In the pass and the run, might I add, again, the run opens up the pass. So, Sebastian, you may not see the option game per se, to your point, but football has not changed that much, man. Now, what I mean by on the field, no. Surrounding it, NIL, transfer portal, things of that nature, yes, that has changed. But at the end of the day, it's still blocking, tackling. That's what it is, man. Unfortunately, we have not done that very well.
And I think you'd be surprised to see how many running games, not just in college but in NFL, are based after Nebraska's running game from the 90s.
I also disagree with him, and I'll say, like, the size, the athletic ability of these athletes has changed. The game of football, for the most part, has stayed the same. There is more passing than there was in the 90s. That's really the only thing that's gone by the wayside. But you still see the teams that are successful outside of the outliers, like the Kansas City Chiefs, where they have an otherworldly quarterback and one of the best tight ends to ever do it. For the most part, the teams that have success, the teams that win, are balanced. Are teams that run the ball well and pass the ball well. So to say that 90s football is over, yes, it's over in the terms of, you know, running for 250 yards a game and passing for, 100 yards a game. You're not really going to win that way. You've seen that with Wisconsin, where they win usually in the regular season. They'll win a few games. They'll lose their share of games. But when it gets down to the Big Ten championship or the national championship or sometime in the playoffs or whatever, they get exposed because they can't pass the ball because they have a mediocre quarterback. So in terms of that, maybe that's what he's trying to get at. That, sure, you're not going to win it all that way, but you still need to have some semblance of that. Like you said, it's blocking, it's tackling, it's catching, it's holding on to the ball. That has not changed.
And I tell you,
it's the same thing. The plays might sound a little more complicated. There might be some more moving parts, and there might be some more throwing the ball down the field. But if you can run the ball successfully, if you can block people, and if you can get the ball to your playmakers,
Sebastian, what I'll agree with you, and the 90s drove apart, man. I tell you what I totally agree with you on that is the penalties, man. I mean, that's the thing about football, regardless of what era, what genre. Teams that stay competitive are not going to shoot themselves in the foot. This off week, what I would work on the most, I will run you until you can't talk if you jump off sides. Because 10 penalties for 70 yards. And it's not a lack of them wanting. They want to really bad. This team wants to win. That's never a question. They just have to learn how to play disciplined football. And because when you play against better teams, you can't have 10 penalties for 70 yards, especially when they're pre-snap penalties. That's the thing. I mean, that'd be one of the things I'd be working on big time during this off week. It's just discipline. Discipline.
Something we haven't mentioned, or that I haven't heard really anybody mention since that game. They used all 3 of their timeouts in the third quarter, I believe, just because they couldn't get the play in on time, or people were lined up in the wrong spots. And that's going to be something where if you end up being in a close game at the end of the game, you don't have your timeouts, that's going to hurt.
Yeah, it is.
But that also goes along with, you've got some guys in there who haven't done it yet.
Right.
So you've got some freshman wide receivers in there. You've got some young guys. You've got a redshirt sophomore at quarterback who's leading the show. So you're going to
still very green behind the ears. Still,
this bye week comes at it comes at a perfect time. We say
every bye week. But at the end of the day, I mean, it is the first year. I mean, sometimes our enthusiasm maybe takes over a little bit. We start thinking what could be, but at the end of the day, it's still the first year, not only for these players, but it's also for this coaching staff and working together and the smooth transition of getting plays in the huddle and stuff like that. So,
in a depleted offense, that's just
and you're going through all these guys that you thought at the beginning of the year was like, well, maybe I'll get some cleanup time at the end of the games. And now, he's a starter playing. So it will pay off. I really think that. I mean, it's been a horrible situation for the players that have been injured.
Yeah.
But for all those young players that are getting snaps and
make them count,
getting quality snaps,
yeah,
it's going to pay off.
John and Cortland's good to be back, man. Appreciate you, brother. Good morning to you, my man. Yeah, it's great to have a coach come in for input, coach to bring a coach in. And great point here as well, John and Cortland. As for these youngsters, you still put guys on their backsides, tackle, run, and pass the ball, young and not so smart. Yeah, you still got to do that. It's still fundamental football. Still got people on the backside, the fundamentals of ball, blocking, tackling. Physical, not killing yourself. So, again, this off week could have came at a better time as far as that goes, folks. Yep. We're going to take a quick break, folks. When we come back, it's RGT. We'll talk NFL action tomorrow. There's plenty of time. Plus, it'll be a great day to talk NFL action because there's a big game tomorrow night as well.
Let's ride.
Off into the sunset with another loss.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Close your eyes and imagine yourself buying a Nebraska Lottery Trucks and Bucks scratch ticket. Now, imagine scratching it off and winning a brand new truck. Imagine the excited victory dance you'll do when you get the keys to your new truck. There you go. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Now, imagine driving down the street in your cool new ride. Easy. Slow down a little. Maybe give a little honk to that neighbor who thinks he's all that. Nice. Now, open your eyes and play today.
Top prize odds, 1 in 336,000.
What are you doing, hon? I thought we were going to pick up our Powerball with Power Play and Double Play tickets.
Hold on. I have to sit through this video meeting for work.
Do they realize how big the Powerball jackpot is?
I know, but these blowhards keep rambling on.
I don't want to miss my chance to win millions of dollars.
Well, neither do I. But how do I get these win bags to speed it up?
Dave, you're not on mute.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Play Powerball from the Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds, 1 in 292 million.
Agriculture is the economic engine of the Midwest. At Acres Equipment, we dedicate ourselves to making that engine run smoothly. We supply our farmers and ranchers with quality John Deere equipment, parts, and service. We also deliver the most advanced technology and precision ag strategies to help them farm today and for the future. Acres Equipment, solutions for every field.
Muchachos has been Lincoln's leader for New Mexican barbecue for a few years now, and they've expanded into Omaha. That's right, you can get all your favorites like the pipeline burrito with 3 meats, rice, beans, queso, and crushed chips, or any of their great taco options in Lincoln or Omaha. Plus, they want to give back, as the Malachi Coleman Giverito, a 2-meat hatchback burrito, gives proceeds to the Fly Like Kai Foundation for the Lincoln foster care community. Stop by Muchachos in Lincoln at 11th and L or in Omaha at 1258 South 13th Street.
So, I just got the State Farm Personal Price Plan on my car insurance.
So you told your agent you play the bagpipes for your dog?
What? No, I didn't get that personal. My agent just helped me create an affordable price just for me. Okay, let me show you what I've been working on. Hey, Buster!
Call your local State Farm agent, Vinny Krekak, at 402-474-1173.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com. where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Rico here with HIS Auto Care at 70th and Van Dorn, letting you know HIS is a great place to bring your vehicle for service. With superior service, bumper to bumper, we'll treat your vehicle like it's your mother's. Doesn't get any better than that. So call 402-488-8934 and HIS Auto will make you glad you did. 5% off, mention this ad, and for sure your mother will be proud you called. 402 488-8934. HIS Auto Care, 70th and Van Doren. God bless you.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just the professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Problem gambling can destroy an individual's finances, relationships, physical, and mental health. If you are a loved one or struggling with addiction, contact Choices Treatment Center's 24-hour helpline at 402-476-2300. That's 402-476-2300.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to gelandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627. Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Nutrition Authority invites you to try Attack, which is an exciting pre-workout for athletes and gym enthusiasts who want the most out of their workouts. Attack can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Remember, when you want results, the solution is simple. Nutrition Authority. Stop in or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unbelievable. All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We are proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
All right. A few Texas we got right here.
Did you say Texas? Boy, they lost.
Yeah, they did. Unknown texter. Penalties will keep happening until the game slows down mentally for these boys. Yeah, I hope it slows down a lot for them. And I get your point, unknown texter. But even when it slows, it's just discipline, man.
Mental mistakes.
Yeah, it's just mental mistakes. And a lot of that comes from to your point, things are going so fast in their heads more than it's going on the field.
Yep, it'll slow down.
And they'll slow down.
More experience.
Yeah, they get experience, they'll go for them. John in Cortland says, hey, Raff, hit it, my man. My good take is you always have a good take. Yes, he does. He's back to work. Have a great day. John in Cortland, you have a great day as well, my man.
He has a good take until it comes to the NFL. Then it's just bad takes.
Go Broncos. Jeez. That's even hard for me to say these days.
Isn't it?
That is probably the most honest thing
There it is.
I've heard Raff say about the Broncos in years.
Isn't it funny?
It's a battle.
Isn't it funny and painful for you? Funny for us, painful for you. How Sean Payton took shots at Nathaniel Hackett, the previous coaching staff, and has lost.
You never talk.
Right.
Has lost
You
like
never
three
talk.
previous head coaches, an offensive coordinator, and a ball boy.
Yeah.
And a ball boy. You never talk.
Yeah. You know, I think it was, I don't know if he said that the media reported that Jets coach, is it Zavala? How do you pronounce his last name? Sala.
Robert
said to Peyton, stay humble.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said to him after the game.
Oh, yeah. The handshake. You said stay humble.
He said, stay
He
humble.
did.
Yeah.
And
which is interesting.
Well, it's funny.
We'll get into that here in a second.
It's funny because everybody's like, "Oh, Sean Payton just needs a quarterback that he can develop." It's like, well, When has Sean Payton developed a quarterback?
Well, the thing is Russell Wilson's statistics this year, statistically,
yeah,
are better than Patrick Mahomes. The problem is you got to win football games.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if you don't win.
I would have took these statistics last year at this time. We'd have been probably undefeated.
I can't wait to talk more about this.
Those were the
tomorrow, 'cause
days.
It's and I'll say this, man. I can't wait to talk more about this tomorrow. This will be the brunt of the 9:00 hour. I know we got Pete Ferguson coming in for a little bit too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
tomorrow,
about his
Friday.
Cowboys.
Yeah, but I don't think he wants to talk anything about the Cowboys because I'm gonna tell you, as one of our texters said, one of our texters earlier, and I apologize for not seeing it.
Oh, geez,
Earlier.
CJ. Tomorrow makes him happy. He can't remember his Amazon Prime sign in.
But the 49ers are definitely beating teams like they stole something, including my Steelers. My Steelers, they're just literally just pounding and beating up teams. So we'll discuss that too. RGT. He's out.
It's time for Raff's good take. It's time for Raff's good take. It's time for Raff's good take right now. remix. I thought you were remixing that.
I was just messing with it.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's good take goes out to our very own Ricky Simmons. Speaking about being humble, he had a quote earlier this week about staying humble. I've known Ricky for a couple years now, and just his story. If you have not heard Ricky's story about being in prison and the letter, you have got to so much. You have to just hear that. He's just an inspiring guy, just a great person, great friend. He'll send me little clips and stuff he'll email it to me every once in a while. And it's just awesome that, he takes that time to do that. So Ricky, you are Raff's good take. We appreciate you, brother. Continue doing great work in the community and, everywhere. So we appreciate you. And that's Raff's good take.
Spot on with Ricky. Ricky is a influencer and a mentor to countless. I just want to put a number out there, countless, including myself. I'm sure both of us, all three of us in this room, and so many others. So great RGT from my man, big brother Ricky Simmons. Always says I love his hashtag be somebody.
Yep.
There's even a story with that too, which is powerful. So yeah, you got to tune into this show on Sunday nights as well, and just take it to his social media. It's always something positive, something that'll make you think.
Get your happy on.
Get your happy on, indeed, man. Get your happy on, indeed, folks. Today, get my notes together here on the phone. Ravs, I was so engulfed with yours, and I was like, yeah, man, it's good stuff.
See if I can. Hold on. Let's see if I can zoom in on your face.
Whoa.
On my face.
Smile.
Is that close enough, Rico? Let's say you're at 93.7 a ticket. Rico's zooming and doing it. No.
There you go.
80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska. Full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, today's Attitude Adjustment today. Okay, I had plenty of time yesterday laying around in bed in my chair and going back and forth. And I thought about this one, but I also came across I'm a huge Stoic guy, too. I love the Stoics, man. Aristotle said this: patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. And I think that's fitting for our football program right now. We've been a fan base. We've been patient forever. We're like, man, we've been waiting since Aristotle was been dead as far as that goes. But patience is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. So maybe waiting on something today, waiting on something for the past month, the past year. Keep waiting. Be aggressive. Be active while you're waiting. Patience is bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Take us home, Raff.
All right, everybody. You got one more hour to get down here for some Heavenly Waffles. It's been another Heavenly Wednesday on the drive, and now we're going to wind it up, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.
Appreciate Rico. Thanks for hanging up.
Love you, Rico.
Get well, Nick. Get well.
I do what I can. Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in October. Try their pumpkin chai cream cheese, great with any bagel. Or have a pumpkin chocolate chip muffin. And of course, an apple pie dirty chai latte. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Coppel Chevrolet GMC, and man, of the October incentives get better. You won't want to miss this. Happening right now at Coppel, you have 0% financing or $6,500 off MSRP on select new half-ton crew cab pickups. Yes, you heard right. Happening right now until the end of the month. 0% financing or $6,500 off sticker price. Those incentives are the best we've seen this entire year. Hurry on in while supplies last. Just take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out online at coppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus and with roof credit.
Brown Shoe Fit has all types of shoes for you to excel this fall. Check out their large variety of tennis shoes and dress shoes in brands like Brooks, Hoka, Merrell, On, and many more.